up, everyone? Platano here, and welcome back to another webisode. Gotta get used to it, I know. Still have to get used to it. So, for today's topic, have my cards here. There's gonna be a part two in this video because it's a video I did back in 2011. So I wanted to touch up on that video again. And the topic was why Facebook can cause breakups and why people refuse to be single. And yeah, so it's gonna be part two, guys. And I watched over that video, and I still agree with it to this day. And I feel like not only Facebook now, because back then, of course, it was just Facebook, and when a lot of people was leaving MySpace, a lot of people had a Facebook. But now we have more, different social media platforms you can be on. Where it is, we have Instagram now, and people have like Snapchat, which I don't use, but people use Snapchat and TikTok. I guess that's like social media. I don't know, honestly, but I know all of these things now that we have, it's social media, and these people like post all their business on it. And what I said in my old video, back in 2011 on this topic, I also mentioned about with the settings, the privacy settings on these apps, these websites, same thing. Like no one goes into the settings and the privacy settings and really check to see, what what things are being posted, that what things that you post or whatever you have when you like whatever information you have you want to keep private. Some people don't look at that to see if it's really private or not. And I noticed a lot of things, with a lot of things with Facebook now is like they like to, they steal a lot of your information. They've been doing that for years anyways. They steal your information and stuff like that. And sometimes you don't even know that, people that don't have you as a friend can still see everything you're posting unless you go into privacy settings and change it. And a lot of people probably don't know about that. I honestly, when you you change your settings in there and you put friends only for a lot of your things, that it'll be set like that. But when you post certain pictures and stuff, other people can still see it that is not in your friends list. I never even knew about that. So you see things like that, and people's not checking. When it comes to Facebook, your privacy settings. Same thing with Instagram and stuff like that. With Instagram, you can put your whole like, profile private, anyways. But yeah, so that's what I want to talk about. Today with Facebook and other social media apps, and with does it ruin relationships? Yes, it does. It definitely does. I feel that like when you always posting not really like a picture of the person you're with, but more like when you tag the person that you with, whether your boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, you post it. I mean, you tag it. The tag, you put at whoever's name, and it's like highlighted in blue, for everyone to see. So then those people can click on that link and see that person's profile and stuff, and that can cause issues because there can be people out there that maybe wants to that has hate towards you, or grudge or jealous or whatever. They'll just try to find any ways to break it up, and now that they know who you're with and they know their profile, they can do things like that. And there's other people out there, of course, that don't really care who's if you're together with somebody, they'll still want to whore around. You know how those whores are. They'll go with anybody, whether you're married or in a relationship, whatever, and they'll try and ruin that. So that's why I wouldn't do those things. I know I said that back then. I still say it to this day. Like if it's a picture, there's a picture with my man, that's fine, But to put the link, I mean, like have it at wherever, and then have everyone know who he is, and to click on his profile and everything. Then no, I'm not doing that. I don't like that stuff because to me, I feel like number one, that's kind of like invasion of privacy because you don't even know if your boyfriend or whoever you're with, like wants you to do that, to have the account out there for everyone to see on your profile, and also because it just it's not right, it's not right to just have it there because a lot of people can just see that, see who the person is just by clicking on that, and then that can cause a lot of problems. So I don't want that stuff at all. Definitely don't like it, and I wouldn't do it. It's just me. Picture, that's fine, but to post that, no, because I don't want everyone to try and talk to him or whatever. That's just how I am. It also plays a factor with jealousy as well, because that's something I have a lot. I would say a lot of, and I know I'm sure a lot of people do. Of course, it's always natural. I see there's no problem with being jealous at all. I feel like to me it means you care, and stuff like that. Some people see it differently, but it depends, if it's like so much jealousy, like where this person can't go out and do anything, then that's bad, But I feel like everyone has to have that a certain amount of jealousy, because I feel like that means you care and you really you really want to make sure that this relationship is going it's gonna go well, and it's gonna last a while without no problems, no one trying to interfere with it and things like that. Um so yeah, so that's my thoughts on with Facebook and why I still feel like it can still, still damage a relationship. Same thing with Instagram, because you can do the same thing. You can put at whoever name and then it'll highlight in blue, and you can click on that person's profile on Instagram and see who it is. I don't know how it works for Snapchat and TikTok. I know those are more video based social media platforms. You just post videos and stuff. So I guess for those two, I guess is not a problem because it's only videos. I'm not sure if you can really type anything, or if you have a profile or anything like that, or if you can link other people's anybody on your friends list or whatever, you can link their accounts to it. Like from the like highlighting or anything like that, like tagging, I should say. I'm not sure if you can do that. That's what the word I should have used before, tagging. And I'm not sure if those two apps can do it. And but yeah. So that's just what I believe. That's what I believe with when it comes to social media, Facebook, Instagram, anything like that, whatever social media platform you. Oh, Twitter as well. I forgot about Twitter as well. So Twitter's another one too. And I still feel like to this day, like it can cause breakups. Not sure what you guys think, but I think it can. Um, and I think that's pretty much it. So what I want to talk about with that topic. I mean, well, I'm not one subject. Let's see. All right, so yeah, why people refuse to be single? So yeah, I've seen this a lot. I've seen this a lot, and I see it mainly with females. They don't like to be single. They don't like to be alone. They always have to be with somebody. Where I don't know why. I guess they feel like it makes them feel complete, and like just happy, and they don't have a life without somebody or somebody to like, be there for them and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what's the point of that. Like I never understood it, and I don't know why. It's mainly with females, like I said, that are like that. And I feel like it's good to have a relationship. Yes, of course it is. I would always wanted one, and it took so long. I always wanted one, and I feel like for me, I'm kind of like what I said back then and what I'm saying now is a little bit different now because back then of course I was waiting so long now and now of course I'm older and of course I know a lot of people who's old out there they don't want to be waiting so long from when they're younger to now high school whatever college I understand that and I am a little bit more pushing it now so instead of being more the patient one and I feel like for me is a reason why and I feel like I deserve to do that because it's been a long time of course and like I've said, I'm getting older, so of course I'm gonna be a little bit more Russian, for it. But for a lot of these females, like they can just easily get anybody, easily. Like I said in my other video, where like my old friends, like were mainly females, they can always easily find somebody because of their looks, they can easily find somebody on the street or whatever. I don't have that luxury. A lot of other gay guys don't have the luxury. You gotta do things a little bit more different, and sometimes it takes a little bit more time to do. Sometimes there's a little bit more obstacles in our way that we have to jump over. Leap over to get what we to go after what we want. As with females, no, they just have that straight path, no obstacles, no issues, nothing like that. Just they're on easy mode. It's like a video game for them. They're on like very easy, while people like me are like hardcore mode and stuff. So it takes a while to to find somebody that you really want. When it comes to guys like me. So so for me it's a little bit different, a little bit more harder. That's the reason why I'm more pushed towards it. As for females, they can just easily get it. And I've seen this a lot where they always have to have somebody, and if they have somebody and they break with that person, like maybe a week or a month later, they have somebody else again. Then they break with that person, you have another person, then you break with that person, you got a new one, you got a new one, back and forth, back and forth. That makes you look bad, honestly. That is to you that makes you look really bad because a lot of people are gonna think that damn, this person's just jumping, hopping back and forth from each guy, to them that could be kind of slutty in a way, or it can also be like maybe you can't hold a relationship. So if there's somebody good out there that really wants what you're looking for, they're probably gonna avoid you because they're gonna think that you just somebody just flops back and forth between people because you don't know what you want, which is a lot of thing with females too, honestly, and they don't really know what they want a lot of the times, and they always change their mind on things, and they always lose interest fast and things like that, and it's not good. It's not good. I mean, I understand. I wouldn't say only with females. I know some guys are like that too. And honestly, I'm kind of like that in a way. Like, I will lose interest fast, but it depends on the guy and their personality. If it's not who I'm, if they don't fit what I'm looking for, like when they're personality-wise and everything, then of course you're going to lose interest, But if you have somebody that's right there that's good good for you, everything right there in front of you, and you still don't know what the hell you want, then that's a problem, you know. And I've seen that a lot with females, you know. And another thing I've noticed too that I've seen recently, like, you know, a lot with the generation now. A lot of females now just like rushing to get married. I noticed married and having kids. You know, like come on, you're young. Like enjoy your life. You know, there's no reason to be rushing to get those stuff or get have a child or whatever. I've seen that a lot. Like with a lot of my old friends. You know, a lot of my old female friends that I see on Facebook. Now they're like pregnant or some already has a baby. I'm like, damn, like, like what the hell? Time flew by, and then I didn't know time was flying by this quick. Everyone now has kids now, you know. But I feel like there's no rush for that because a lot of these a lot of the females that I know from back then I used to hang out with from the D Amigos, if you guys have been watching that, you know, they was really young back then, 17, 18, you know, even some was 16. So from then to now, they're like, I would say like mid 20s. So that's still young, you know, still young. There's no rush, no reason to rush and have kids or whatever like that and get married. I mean, I understand you want to get married. I mean, I'm more for that. I don't mind, you know, because I do feel like you should get married first and have a kid. That's just what I believe. You know, that's like more of a old fashioned thing. A lot of people usually do the opposite now, where they have the kid first and then get married, or some don't even get married. They have the kid and then they just live together like that. And sometimes it doesn't work that way, you know. But just my opinion on when it comes to that. But when it comes to like having a child, like a lot of these females are young. I don't know what's the rush. What is the rush? But yeah, I've seen that a lot now. Like so that's another thing. They don't like to be single, and now what I see is they like to be single, and now they don't want to be. They want to be get married quick, and they want to have a child quick, and that's not good, you know. So that's pretty much what I want to talk about today with the 9 minute mark. Yeah, I was expecting the video to be that long, but well, past 9 now, like 10 minutes. But it's fine, whatever. But I feel like this is a good topic, and it's something I really want to talk about when it comes to social media, and like how breakups happen, where tagging the person you're with, your loved one who you're with, and stuff like that. I feel like that can cause problems, and why I feel like why a lot of I should say females. I should say, even though it's people, but it's mostly females, that don't want to be single, and why a lot of them are rushing to get married now and have kids. Like I've seen it so much. Seen it a lot on Facebook too. Even though there's a couple of guys that I know from back then, all of a sudden they have kids, that stuff. Like I don't understand. Like enjoy your life, because when you have that, it's kind of like you don't have a life anymore. And on top of that, now you have to spend money. Now you can't really spend money yourself, and that money has to go to another mouth that has to be fed. And I don't want that. I want to be able to enjoy my life and have my money, and save and stuff like that. Go on my vacations when I want to, and things like that before I'm ready for that. It'll be soon, but at least I'm not in a rush for that like those people are. But that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much what I want to talk about with this topic. And let me know what you guys think in the comments about with Facebook and, well, let's just say social media. Let's say, what do you guys think about with social media? Do you think that causes breakups when people do that? When like to show off and tag their boyfriends or whatever on there? And also, what do you think with when it comes to people not want to be single? And do you feel like, is that true? Do you feel like it's true that it's mostly females, or is it everybody in this generation now? Or what do you think of that? In the comment section below. And like I said, I've been trying to do more videos often again, and hopefully get more subscribers out there, and also bring in the other ones that I have already on my channel that's not really haven't been interacting, I would say, as before. But that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all for another episode. Take care.